You're entering a world of sight and sound, of strangeness, and where the imagination knows no limits. That signpost up ahead, you're entering the anime haze, with a slight detour into forgotten anime. Welcome to the Anime Haze Forgotten Anime. I'm your host, the American Samurai, and today we're talking about that anime from the 90s, the Saturday morning staple, Fighting Foodons. Here's something incredible: these creatures once were edible. The story follows a young chef-to-be Chase, his sister, the original Foodons in this, I'll say creatures, in this series are Omelette and the burnt meatballs. Later on, Chase acquires Fried Ricer, which becomes his main Futon, who's a fried rice that knows martial arts. Can your food do the kung fu? I don't know how to say that. But yeah, later on he also gets Pie Tin, who comes with his Futon, or creature, Sir Dumpling. Later on he also Chase also acquires, creates Hot Dog on it. And it's interesting that some of the creatures in this, some can speak English, some can only talk like Pokemon, where all they say is their names. I don't know if it depends on the skills of the chef or what it is. But the primary enemy in this series is the Gluttons. Or the Gourmandizers, what do you want to call them? In the army. And then there's the big, the big boss characters, who later on all turn out to be transformed animals, except for like the very last character who was actually a human turned into an animal character. It's kind of weird. Well, the Fighting Food was over enough. Overall, it was a pretty good anime. Probably one of my favorite animes back during the Foxbox era. One of the favorite animes shows I never missed. I think I pretty much watched every episode. You can find both, I think, the English dub and the Japanese sub here on YouTube. But yeah, besides the main characters, you get Coco Calypso, I believe, is later she kind of had a crush on Chase later on. We also get Chef John, who is secretly Chef Jack, which is Chase's father. He creates sort of an alter ego, and then there's other characters coming like Jumbo Lydia. And they're each different skills, and each have different Futons and creatures. It's overall pretty interesting anime. If you've not checked it out, I recommend checking it out. If I had to say the top 2 episodes off the top of my head, the Halloween episode, which was involved the haunted house, and ghostly creatures, was really good. I thought that was interesting. And then probably my favorite is when we discover the origin of Fried Ricer. But overall, it's a great anime. It was a pretty good anime series, and I don't think it gets as much attention as it does nowadays. I don't think there are any DVD releases of this series. And merchandise-wise, as far as I know, there was nothing. And it's one of those food-based animes. The only other two I can think of off the top of my head would be Food Wars and Toriko, are the only food-based animes I know. If you guys know any other animes that revolve around food or the preparation of food, let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you guys think of my series Anime Haze Forgotten Animes. And if you guys know some forgotten animes that you think deserve a chance in the limelight, let me know if they are in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you think I deserve it. And until next time, you are now exiting the Anime Haze.